Just a quick video for some more changes that have been happening today. Zoom to band button. Okay, so it's in its mode that previously existed. So you can't use it when C-tune is off at all, it grays out. And zoom to band button using the region band edges. So it calculates the bandwidth and attempts to adjust this slider to best fit it to the window. So if you're, like this, you hit that and boom, you're in. There's a new option here, options, and it's just chucked by here for now until I get to restructure this. Zoom to band is a recall store. Zoom to band changes. Look at that tooltip there. Zoom to band changes to recall store. Left to recall. Left click to recall. Right click to store. Shift to use RX2. So we turn it on. We'll look at that lock thing in a minute. It basically puts protection on, so you can't overwrite the ones you've set up. So, let's say, for instance, you were interested in the bottom of top band. So you could set this up like so. You're interested in the CW portion down here. If you right click on ZTB, that will now store it. So if you've move around, do whatever, you can now left click on it and it will take you back there. This will allow you to record, to store the settings, whether or not you've got C-tune on or off. So we could go up here and we could right click again, even with C-tune off. But if you notice, now if I left click, nothing will happen. It doesn't do anything when C-tune is off, because we're on that frequency, and if it wanted to move us, well, you see what happens when we move up to there. We're now on a different frequency, so it doesn't do anything with when you're in C-tune off. With C-tune on, zoom to band, boom, and you're left where you were down there off the screen. If you've got a very small sample rate and you do that, it will move you here and your VFO frequency will change to where the edge is. So bear that sort of thing in mind. And you can use right click, of course, to store wherever you are. So if we go, say we're interested in, well, 7074. You're just as FT8 op or something, and you wanted to store that always on the zoom to band button, you could do. You just right click on it, move around and do whatever, and you're straight back there. Obviously it doesn't move your VFO frequency, but so you can set all those up and you can apply them to RX2, of course, by holding shift down, shift left click and shift right click to store and whatnot, recall against each receiver. I have made some progress with the monitor. Interestingly enough, I have managed to, this is when you're over VAC, I have managed to integrate the level here. So let's just test this. I'm into a dummy load, so it's not a problem. MW0LGE. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn another recording channel on, which should be the monitor. Let me just check that. Settings, audio. No, it's not going to be. Let me just change this. Output, line 1. Input is the mic. So now, I hope that, yeah, so we've got some noise coming through from the radio into the recording. MW0 LGE. So I'm going to turn the just quieten that down a bit. Turn the monitor on. So as you can see, I'm going to alter. I'm going to mute my regular mic a minute. So you're just going to be listening to the monitor.
So I'm into the just the monitor is coming through now on the recording. I can increase this, and I'm seeing it go way up. I can drop it down. So yeah, so that is working. Let me just flip back.
So that is working. What I haven't been able to get to work, and I've spent a bit of time looking at it this evening, is when you're on TX for the secondary VFO. So if you're on there, if you've got that selected, TX over there, or you're on RX2 with a single VAC, then there's no monitor audio. Interestingly enough, if you use VAC2, use VAC2 on split, then it does put it through to VAC2, and the level thing does work. That if you're not aware, when you're in transmit like that, this AF value here, yeah, it's on screen. TXAF is this one, so you can see it changing. So we put it at 30 on here, and it's 30 over here, and that will now not change if I'm out of TX. There was an option added a patch or so ago, ignore master AF change. So if you're in MOX and you do it now, it won't adjust it with that setting. So that's what that's all about. Okay, I'm going to put this up on the in the regular thread, right? You know, at the end. It's not going up the top yet. There's a lot of stuff in there that happened, so need it tested. So I'll let you guys test it, and it includes the faster switching for this as well, and everything else. All right, cheers.